First up, we're going to have Ivy. She's a trans organizer with the Party for Socialism Liberation. They were a lead organizer in the National Initiative Justice for Jane Doe to end the illegal incarceration of trans Latino teenagers. They have since done work in the LGBTQ community, exposing the damage done to the community by police brutality and discrimination. Ivy will speak about the abuse and neglect faced by trans people at the hands of the state.
How we doing?
Good.
I said no justice!
No peace!
I said no justice!
No peace!
I said no racist!
Police!
I said no racist!
Police!
I said no killer!
Police!
I said no killer!
Police!
No homophobic!
Police!
No transphobic!
Police!
I said no killer!
Police!
No killer!
Police!
I said no justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Alright, thanks. I'm going to be really brief because we got some good energy going here. I just want to start with a story. A couple of weeks ago, I was outside Planned Parenthood counter-protesting the douches that are out there to tell people that they don't have a choice of what to do with their bodies. And one of them decided to get in my face, and he said, "Oh, you're transgender? I'm going to call the cops so that they can beat your pervert ass down." Those racist bigots know exactly whose side the police are on. They know exactly what to expect from them. They know exactly whose side they're going to be on and who their batons are going to be turned against if they are called. And the trans community and the LGBTQ community at large, but the trans community in specific, knows exactly how the cops feel about us, especially trans women of color. A trans person is 3 times more likely to be abused by a cop than a cisgender person. That number skyrockets if you're a black trans person. And most importantly, we are constantly under attack by other people that are not police. And when somebody gets murdered in the trans community, what do the cops do? They don't do anything. They just let it happen. I have some names here. I said I'd be brief, but there's a few names.
Yeah.
This is just from the past year. Poppy Edwards, Lamia Beard, Ty Underwood, Yasmin Payne, Taha de Jesus, Penny Proud, Bri Golek, Keisha Blige, Vanessa Santillan, London Chanel, Mercedes Williamson, Amber Monroe, Candace Capri, Tamara Dominguez, Fernanda Olmos, Keisha Jenkins, Zeles Yona, Monica Loera, Nadine Stranson. These are all people that were killed not by the cops, but whose murders the cops did not label a hate crime and barely investigated and said it was just some kind of weird coincidence and it was not a hate crime that all these trans people were murdered. Most of these people were trans women of color. A few years ago, Niza Morris was pistol whipped to death by the police department in Arizona. They never did anything to those cops. Nothing ever happened to those cops. Recently this year, Caden Clark, who was only 20 years old, police was called to his residence because he was threatening to commit suicide. What did the police do? They helped him along by shooting him. As a trans person, I know what a life and death matter it is for my community when the state is never going to be on our side. What does that mean for me? That doesn't mean that I have to fight for petty reforms, for us to be recognized as human beings, because I know that every petty reform can be turned right around, as we're seeing in North Carolina, where they're trying to criminalize us for using the damn bathroom. They're gonna call cops on us for using the damn bathroom. They're gonna beat us down for using the damn bathroom. I know that every single reform can be turned right around and kick us in the ass. The only thing that creates lasting change is if we care about more than just our community. If we are out in the streets every single time there's another Akai, every single time there's another Malik Jones, every single single time, there's another one that people off the list that I read, every single time, if our community comes out and stands in solidarity, we are going to be undefeatable. Like Norm said, they're going to be afraid of us. They are afraid of us. They're afraid of our power. There is a reason why trans women of color are at the forefront of every movement against police brutality in this country, and that's because we know it's a life and death matter. We've seen the most downtrodden, the most brilliant, the most beautiful people in all communities under assault by these disgusting Klansmen that hide behind a badge. I'm gonna be out here until not one more person's life is in danger from these cops. I'm gonna be out here until we have a new system, until we have liberation for all of us. What do we want?
Justice!
And when do we want it?
Now!
I said, what do we want?
Justice!
And when do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
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 Akai don't get it,
Shut it down!
Gurley don't get it,
Shut it down!
if Ken don't get it,
Shut it down!
if we don't get it,
Shut it down!
if we don't get it,
Shut it down!
if we don't get it,
Shut it down!
Cops and Klan go hand in hand. Cops and Klan go hand in hand. Cops and Klan go hand in hand. Cops and Klan
Go hand in hand!
say 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 cops and Klan.
Go hand in hand!
All right, really powerful.